Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Landry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on second down. New way looking to go with it. Find his target. It's incomplete. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
From the 22 on first and 10. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Brown will throw it. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem because he's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Those those screen passes. I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get.
Looking for a huge play. And they can't work on going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And how nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not allowed to return it. If you win the that, they got it at the 49. On the ground, it's Cunningham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. Trying to do it on the ground. Alabama will get the first down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that fourth down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle. It's carry on. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. He's got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. Oh, and he got it. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Right on the money. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Noise down on the Saban field on third down. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun to Gibb, looking for room. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense gets set for second down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they thread deep in the red zone. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Snags it with his sticky fingers and strolls in with the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve. And we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years. And it's not just run. It's not just eat clock. It is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. I think we saw that right to a little bit of inaccuracy.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but put it in. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Brown wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Throws it in. It's carry on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to go.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Safety Field here on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Brown will throw it. That's reeled in. It's Cantrell. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. The ricochet off the left upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hold and fire complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got to lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to win.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
3rd and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And he's in for the touchdown. They build this. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. To the house. A pick 6 for a touchdown. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Brown will throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Flying down the right side. Touchdown! for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third now. Trying to pick up a first down. Makes the grab on third. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played.
Oh, he wants it all. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Owen. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting a look at the punt team this quickly wasn't really in the game plan as they go 3 and out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackle.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Safe completion on the screen. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
When they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Sends one guy, now he's loose. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand the ball.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get it behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fights it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads it left. And that's gonna fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Turning it off! And he'll be brought down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to throw it. And that ball is hauled into the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires left. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now facing a 3rd and long. From On the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it to the right. Good enough for the first down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. They're all
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep...
Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Aggie. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Touchdown, Aggie. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint.
He's got it. First down and more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Owen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Wants to throw again. Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier now. It's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Devin Wilson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was working to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's not an open man. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. On target over the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too.
There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, that is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed and his vision and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Got his man. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense is like
looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
we talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. He gets it into the end zone, the 2-point try. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Kaiser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Tuck just keeps moving. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
He makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. He's got it down the road. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. Just flying through since it's the first one they've used this head. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sideline, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chain. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown, just seconds left in this game. Now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point, make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap with the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but we have a 0 in the loss column. There are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So, you know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.